Hey guys, I'm BTC. This is Feed the Beast. I'm here at a Lich Tower that I left a while ago, and I have like an XP orb that just won't collect, or it won't go away. It's like a little bee. Oh, and there is the Lich. So I came here a while ago, and I couldn't kill him. I left, and I thought the dog had died. I guess it didn't. So I'm going to try to kill this Lich right here. I actually already killed one. See, the problem with this guy is he's not inside the tower anymore, so it's actually making it kind of difficult. I don't even know where he is. Where'd he go? I see little sparklies. Oop. Might be down there. I see his illusion guy, but I don't see him. It'd be nice if he would... Alright, dog, you stay in there. I have no idea where he went. Last time I saw him, he was actually, like, over in the trees. Where is he? Oh, there's an ender pearl. Is he over here? No, I don't see him. Just random floating ender pearl. Shoo, there it goes. Alright. I don't know where he went. He must ender pearled away. Huh, that stinks. That stinks. It's just library. Alright, well... Oh, there's another floating ender pearl. The chunk must have logged out, unloaded when it was still in flight. Probably when I was trying to run away as fast as possible. Alright, well, I'm gonna find some other guys that I can actually kill, so I'll be back in a second. Alright, so I'm on my way to another Lich Tower, but I came across this Naga, and I believe I actually fought this guy a little bit earlier, which is why he doesn't have full health. And I was actually not doing too horribly bad against him. And this was when I had, you know, no real armor. I was still using iron. He did do a decent amount of damage. Ooh, what was that? Oh, that was weird. It must have been lagging. So, I'm going to try to take this guy out. Wonder if I can even hit him with arrows. Oh man, look at that lag. Might not even be worth it to try to hit him with arrows. Maybe, am I hitting him? Oh yeah, I am hitting him. Oh man, look at that lag though. Yeah, I'm just going to try to hit him with the sword. That seems to be doing quite a bit of damage. Oh man, look at all that lag though. Ooh, I need to back off. Back off, recover my health a little bit. So the nano armor is pretty good. The whole setup I have is pretty good, but it, you know, I can't just sit there and tank tons and tons of damage, especially since I'm still using the jetpack. So once I get the jetpack replaced with, like, you know, the grava whatever chest plate, I'll be good. I did actually get the zombie scepter from the other Lich that I had killed, but I did that off camera. That was the first one I killed. I was just like, hey, you know, I wonder if I can actually kill this guy. And yeah, I could. Look at that. Oh man, just so much lag. Wonder why. He's coming right for me. He's losing his tail. Well, he's like doing some crazy sidestep in there. Man, he brought me down again. Let's just try to do this. Try to lure him into coming straight at me. I did put unbreaking on my bow as well. I mean, I've gotten so many unbreaking, it's crazy. Wish I could get that much in the vanilla. Oh, he's fast, he's mad. He's mad. Come on. There we go. Not bad. Dun, 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 dun. What does he drop? I think he just drops Naga scales, right? Yeah, just some Naga scales. I thought there was supposed to be... I thought that there was... like a trophy for killing him. I don't see any chests anywhere. Like if one would spawn or something. Maybe they don't all give the trophy. Or maybe it's just bugged or something, I don't know. So he was actually pretty simple. He's not a challenge at all, to be honest. I think that's the first Naga that I actually saw, because I think this is the wall that I took down previously. So, it's pretty easy. Let's go find a lich. Alright guys, I'm back at another lich tower. This is actually the very first one that I ever found, so I'm gonna try to kill this guy in here. Lich are not that difficult. If you get a string of bad luck where they all have the fire scepter or whatever, then yeah, it can be kind of annoying, but for the most part, he's pretty easy. You know, you just knock the Ender Pearl thing back at him a couple of times, it takes down his shield, and then you just, you know, mop the floor with him. He's pretty easy. I actually already killed one, and he gave me a zombie scepter. I killed another one. I tried to record. I did record it, but it came out terrible. And I didn't actually end up killing him. He teleported somehow into the wall, and then I guess he suffocated or something. I don't know what happened, but he just died, and he didn't drop anything, which was kind of annoying. So yeah, I came into the Twilight to get a whole bunch of spawners. There's a ton of them over at the entrance, and I made a bacon gun because look at that. That is pretty sweet right there. So anyways, I made a bacon gun because you can customize the different portal types, and I had been using default, which overwrote Good's portals by accident. Whoops. It wasn't anything major though. It was like from the surface into his base, so no big deal. So that's my personalized bacon gun. Originally, it just looked like a normal portal gun with a piece of pork on the top, but I guess when you change it to a custom, it actually makes it into a pig. And now it looks like you have a pig hand cannon or something. So, whatever. Alright, let's go kill this guy. So, I'm going to clear this just in case I need to come back up here to regen my health, which sometimes I do. And I don't really want to fall in there. So, let's go. Let's go. Oh, man, there's already a couple of guys in here. Oh, that dude's going to launch fire. He's going to launch fire, too. Okay, so now, see, they're all going to shoot Ender Pearls, which is exactly what I wanted, but he moved. And now the dude on the left is shooting fire. I'm going to have to come out here and heal. Oh no, I'm dead. I'm dead. So dead. What was I saying about him not being difficult? For some reason, that room is a lot smaller than normal. Well, at least the ceiling is lower than normal. So now I'm going to have to deal with him flying around, which is actually going to be kind of a pain. Although, I don't know, actually, it might be easier, it might be more difficult. It's probably going to be more difficult. It's not going to be hard, like the fight. It's going to be hard to find him after he teleports. That's going to be the difficult part. So, is he still in here? Yes, he is. Good. Fantastic. There we go. So, one shield down. Now, this dude's going to launch fire. That dude's going to launch fire. And he's going to launch Ender Pearl. And now he's going to launch Fireball. He's gonna launch an Ender Pearl. There we go. So, oh boy. So now I just have to avoid the zombies while attacking them. And it's actually pretty easy. And with this sword, it should mop through the zombies pretty quickly. Oh, I hate that fire one. I mean, he keeps summoning them, though. Like, constantly. There we go. All dead. So, what did he drop? Quite a bit of experience. And well, my armor's still doing pretty good. And I'm using the jetpack still, so... Alright, so let's get rid of the sign. He gave me a zombie scepter. Some gold stuff. Which I don't want. It's pretty much garbage. And ender pearls and bones. So, basically he just gives you the zombie scepters. I don't know what they do yet. So let's find out what it does. Let's find out what it does. Creates a zombie. Friendly zombie, I would assume? Well, that's cool. Come on. Oh yeah, friendly zombie. Cool. Not bad. Wonder how long he lasts. Want to go down there and kill him? Here, I'll open it for you. There you go. Smarter than the dogs. Well, that's cool. I can't, like, trade with him or anything, but it's got 8 charges left. Yeah, so 9 charges total. Well, that's cool. All right, let me shovel the earth mover is pretty awesome, by the way. Oh, after a certain period of time, I guess he bursts into fire. Aw, poor zombie. Well, that's cool. I mean, I don't think I'll ever use it, really, but it's still cool nonetheless. Get out of here. Alright, so throw that there, and then grab it. And I like to generally back up through it. Now, something interesting. Every time I come back here, sometimes there are some of the... Yep, those guys. So apparently light does not keep these guys from spawning. I don't know what prevents these guys from spawning, if anything. Unfortunately, they're not really good to farm. I mean, I don't even know how I would farm them, really. I'd have to put them in a room full of turtles or something. I mean, maybe I could put them in water. I don't know if they're affected by water or not, though. They do drop glowstone, which is good, but I cannot see them being a good farm. And if I need glowstone, I would probably end up doing like a witch farm, because then you get other materials as well. But so far I've got a decent amount of stuff. I've got a whole bunch of cave spiders. I hate cave spiders. Oh yeah, and I got a silverfish spawner too, which also doesn't seem to be affected by light. So it's gonna be interesting. So yeah, these guys are just gonna keep spawning. So there's 2 of them there. What else did I want? I think that's about it. Well, the good news is I can get rid of them real fast by just quickly going through a portal. All of them will despawn because I'm far away from them, and then when I go back, they're all gone. So let me see. Oh, the gas tower. Any spawners in the gas tower? Like unique spawners? I don't remember seeing anything. Well, anyways. Alright, so I'm gonna keep looking around and stuff. I will be back. Actually, that's the spawner right there. Spawn area. So, be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. As you can see, I moved most of the spawners to a safe location near my base. However, I did have a slight mishap. As it turns out, sometimes when you go through a portal, when you're holding something, if it's a block, it will... it basically... It tries to place the block. And what I was doing was, because there was a lot of those Ghost King things that were around here, they were like all floating around and stuff, so I'd run over, I'd grab a spawner, and then I'd back into the portal, so I'd be facing this direction. Well, let me show you something. Let me try to move around. Okay, so it didn't do it. Let me place it. There we go. Alright, so sometimes when you come out of the portal, it will take the direction that you're facing and fire out the block, the cage, until it hits something else. And the first couple times it hit this, so it wasn't a big deal. But then, like I said, I started backing up. I wasn't backing up at first. But then the second or third time I was doing it, you know, I started backing up after I got the ghosts out of there. There was still a bunch of ghosts. I got the cages out of there, but there was still a bunch of ghosts themselves. So I grabbed the creeper one, and I came out of the portal, but since I backed up, I was facing this direction, and like this. And whatever happened, the bug, and the cage just left. And it just kept going, and going, and going, and going in this general direction. And it looked... I'm telling, there's probably creepers on the moon right now, because that thing it just went, and it just kept going. And I tried to chase it down. There's no way I could keep up with it. It just kept going. Going and going and going and going. So right now there are creepers on the moon, or somewhere in space, because, yeah, I have no idea where that cage went. But someone's going to have a bad day when a creeper cage lands in their backyard. Alright, so anyways, sometimes it doesn't show up, but there you go. So there's the zombie right there. So I've got a couple of these guys right here. I don't think they really drop anything that good. I forget what they drop. They drop a golden hose and something else. I remember it not being that great though. I can't remember what it was. Maybe... I want to say like redstone or gunpowder or something. I don't think it's glowstone. But anyways, so I've got a couple of skeleton guys, which I'm going to need for making the automatic fertilizer farm for my food and what have you. And then I've got the beetle guy, just because. And I've got a whole bunch of these cave spiders. I hate these things. But I figure I can use the soul shard and just eat these up, and then combine them with the skeleton ones so I can get the level 5s. And then, you know, zombie guy, and what else? Oh, up top. So this is a separate area, because I tried to keep those guys from spawning, but apparently there's nothing you can do to stop these guys from spawning. Or if there is, I don't know what it is. Maybe I'll have to go and check. But I blocked it off. I put light in there. These guys just keep spawning. And there's 2 of those spawners. There's also a silverfish spawner in there that likes to spawn even when there's light for some reason. I don't know why. I had like torches like surrounding the thing, and silverfish was still spawning. So anyways, these guys are bad news bears. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out of here. By the way, I like placing the portal on the top, because sometimes when you go through like this, you get kind of clipped into the ground, and it makes you jump around, and you get all stuck and stuff, and what have you. But if you just do that, it works pretty much every single time. Just a quick hop, and you're through. Also, I discovered that there are separate portals for the regular world and the Twilight. So I can actually use this portal gun in this world and in the Twilight, and have 2 separate sets of portals, which is cool. I didn't realize that. I was originally trying to use 1 portal here and then 1 portal in the Twilight and bring the cages back that way, but it didn't work, obviously. I did actually make this area over here to originally house the spawn cages, but then I was like, well, the stupid ghosts are gonna constantly be spawning, and there's nothing I can do to really trap them. Although, you know, I don't know, I don't think they can pass through bricks. So, or any blocks. I don't think they can pass through blocks. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll still be able to enclose them or something. I don't really need them though, because again, like I said, they're kind of bad, you know, for farming, because they fly around and they're just a pain. So, I don't know. I probably won't even use them. And I need to grab. I don't care about the stone. There we go. I want that. I just grab this stuff. Got tons of stone. Anything I can get rid of? Yeah, whatever. I'll just let the stone decay. It's not really a big deal. It's not like it's critical. So, there's the hut right there where the mobs are kept. So now what I need to do is I need to make the like the soul forge. Is it soul forge? I don't know. No, I think that's Thaumcraft. I need to make this stuff. For soul cages, I need to make soul shards. You make a soul shard in a soul forge. So soul forge, which is pretty simple. It's just obsidian, stone, corrupted essence. Corrupted essence is just vile dust and glowstone, and vile dust is just smelted soul sand. So that's all really, really simple to make. This is just iron bars. And let me see. I do need to make a vile sword though, because apparently that's the only thing you can put soul stealer on now. You make the vile ingots, or corrupted ingots rather, and then with corrupted ingots you can make a vile sword, which is the only thing you can make with corrupted ingots. So kind of disappointing. I wish you could wish there was like a vile, or I keep saying vile, a corrupted ingot block or something. I guess not. So you just make the vile sword, you enchant it, you get soul, whatever. Although realistically, I could probably not even kill a mob. I could just use the shards on all the different things that I have. Whatever. Alright, so not bad. Pretty successful. Oh yeah, and I went and killed another Naga too. Those things are wicked easy now. Man, those things are easy. I didn't even get down in melee range. I just sat up top and just went and just pew, 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 pew. And it died pretty fast, so. Really, really simple. I love this portal gun, by the way. So nice. It is so nice. And I've been meaning to finish the factory. I need to finish the factory. What I'm thinking of doing is these are going to be, like, right here is going to be standalone equipment. So like a compressor, a macerator, furnace, what else? Rolling machine, you know, some pretty basic stuff. And then next to it I'll have my smelt system, where it will take it'll take, you know, a bunch of ore or whatever, and then it will grind it, and then it will smelt it, and then it will send it off. Now, I know I could technically do that here as well, but I don't know. You know, sometimes maybe I need the dust for something else, and I don't want it to go in there. And I don't want to have to deal with all sorts of filters and diamond pipes and blah 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 blah. So I would like to have a system where I can have, you know, the standalone stuff, and then the macerate smelt system, and then maybe I'll have some other systems here. I don't know. I'll figure out what that is. And then for the middle here, what I was thinking of having another storage facility kind of deal right here. And what I was going to do is I was going to have a network of item tesseracts, okay? And the idea is that it will, every time I put something in a particular ender chest or in a certain tesseract, it will go through a system. And that first system will come here, and it will try to fill up the barrels here. So I'll have like a barrel for iron and gold and yada yada. And I'm also going to have a whole bunch of the project tables, so I can have all sorts of you know, the pieces that I need, like the circuit boards and those sorts of things. So they're, you know, they're handy. So I just have a whole bunch of them, just like, you know, right here. So I can just like, you know, grab it, make something, good to go. You know, eventually, and I was thinking, eventually I'm going to come to a point where I don't really need to make much stuff anymore. I mean, the only time I'll need to make new stuff is when I do a project or something. But, I mean, like something new or, you know, I don't know. Because, I mean, eventually you don't need to make anything else. Right? I mean, for the most part, after I get this stuff up and running, it's just going to be a lot of... it's going to be a lot of, what do you call it? A lot of, like, design and things like that. I still got to fix that fence. So the idea is to have, you know, the quick thing here. So, all right, so let's say, for example, the quarry, okay, or when I go out exploring or whatever, I put things in an item chest, an ender chest or a tesseract. It's going to come here and try to fill up all these barrels. If all these barrels are full, then it's going to go over to the cart shop. And if all that's full, it's going to go to the supermarket. If all that's full, then it's going to go to, you know, wherever else I need it to go to. And then finally, when it's gone through all those different things, it will then go into my main warehouse and fill up this. So this is basically going to be the backup storage. And like for the carts, there'll be diamonds and iron and pork chops and whatever else I need. And for the farm, oh excuse me, not the farm, the supermarket, there'll be, you know, all the different food products and what have you. And for the main factory, a lot of the iron and other tin and tin and gold and copper and all that stuff, you know, it'll try to fill up here first, and like I said, it will then go into the warehouse when it's all done. So that's my basic plan. Because the idea is to cut down on the whole searching for items thing. I really want to get it so that it's like, you know, I need something, I just, you know, come over here. Like if I'm trying to build something, I can just come here. It's like, oh, I need circuit boards, bam. I need, you know, tin gears, bam. Or whatever else, you know, fiber cable. It's like, bam, it's right there, bam, bam. So that's the idea. Oh yeah, and I don't think I've shown this yet. Well, I mean, I'm sure you've seen it, but I didn't talk about it. This is going to be the roof, so I'm thinking that this is a pretty good height. So this is going to come to here, but this is actually going to be open. And then this is going to be built up to the same height as that. And there'll be like, you know, a service door right here. I really got to make more solar panels. And then, you know, the roof will be at about, you know, this level or whatever. And it will go all the way over here. So, and another thing that I do need to make is I need to make an auto brick creating thing. so that I can make more of this. But anyways, wow, that's a lot of talking. So managed to get a bunch of spawners. I sent a creeper into space. And what else did I do? Oh yeah, I killed a whole bunch of bosses. Huh, not bad. All right, so that's gonna end it for this one. Thank you for watching. Remember, always blame the controller, because it's never your fault. Controller.com, or click the link in the description. Hey guys, you might know that I run a Minecraft custom map making build team, and we are currently looking for new people. So if you're good at building, making textures, or animating with programs like Blender or Maya, why don't you apply?